Hello folks, it's Traveling Cloud here, Miss Jennifer. I am walking from the other side of the of Camp Verde, going towards the Circle K. I'm going to turn this camera off here just a moment, flip the camera so you can see the view. It's really nice. This is going to be a crazy walk today because it's a little bit longer, I believe, and there's a lot more hills, but that'll be okay. Anyway, so I'm going to turn this off and get to the end of this little parking lot and start from there. Okay, so here I'm at the end of the parking lot. Here is the view from the end of the parking lot of that shopping center, and I'll show you the shopping center. I think I showed you before. When I get back over here. Okay, usually I walk the opposite of traffic, but there's actually a sidewalk here, so I don't have to. You know, I feel a little bit safer with sidewalks. Plus, the sidewalk is going to be on the other side of the rail there. So, anyways, we'll focus on this view right here. Here's a place called Carpet Room Lounge. Here's the shopping center that I just left from. And I'll show that a little bit more. But I want to show this pretty view from here. And here's the other side of the view, which I'm not going to be walking on that side at all today. So on the opposite side today, at all, because there's no sidewalk. So we'll just focus on this side to get to the Circle K and what's in front of us. There's nothing going to be in front of us for a while, so we're going to be okay. I got me a Diet Mountain Dew. I've been drinking water, but I wanted a little dew today. It's Mountain Dew Zero, which I don't really like Mountain Dew Zero that much, really, compared to the other zero drinks. I actually like Diet Mountain Dew better. It's weird. I don't know. Well, no, it's not that. It's just from the fountain. I don't like it. But Dew is more quench thirsting than in my opinion, than other sodas. Definitely want that or lemon lime or Sprite, but I don't really care for Sprite or 7 Up. I like 7 Up now. I don't like Sprite. It don't taste like it unless it's in the Caribbean. Now, when we were in the Caribbean and the Bahamas, I don't know, that Sprite was fire. It was maybe just real sugar, tastes like the old Sprite. That's what I like about 7 Up. It reminds me of the older Sprite. Of course, I do it all in zero drinks, but I did do full flavored. Here we go. Here's some more view on this side. In which on my way back, I'll get the other side a little bit more. But I don't really like Sprite that much at all. I don't like Sprite Zero at all. No. But in the Bahamas, I had full flavor Sprite, and that stuff was good. It had real sugar in it. It was so good. Here's the view. Camp Verde, Arizona. It's beautiful out here. The weather's nice today. It's really nice. I don't know what that is. Yeah, see, now this is going to be a rougher walk on the way back because it's going to be a little bit higher up, so or a little bit more inclines. The last one, going back, it was kind of inclined, but not like it's going to be today. So I am going to take a break before I come and walk because I got to do that job for a few hours, which is not too bad. It's just 4 hours on your feet for non-stop, and it's like, vigorous for me. Anyways, it's because you're cleaning and pulling trash and stuff. It's I still need like a break between the two. You kind of get real tired. Your ass starts hurting, whatever, or your butt. I'm sorry. And I wonder how I'm going to feel when I get there. See, this walk's nice because it's all downstairs. Just wait. On my way back, I'll be hurting like crazy. But I'm gonna tell you, the next day though, I did hurt. When I got home, I slept good, and the next day I felt good. Like I wasn't hurting anywhere. I mean, my butt muscles, yeah, but I'm talking about, or whatever's in your ass, in your butt. My tailbone, whatever. I mean, yeah, that hurt, but not like it wasn't that bad. Once they rested, shoot, I felt so good. Here's the front view. How beautiful is that? And I've already mapped my walk, so we're good on that. And then I would post it, but I don't want to post the trail because I don't want to, well, I might do that anyways. Why not? It's not like people are psycho out there. Alright, heading on that sign. Verde Brewing Company. Oh, little doggy. Alright, we're about to get to the railing here. I just hope I get there before 12, because that's what time I gotta be there. Actually, I hope I get there before then, so I can sit for just a minute before I start that working. See, it's a lot different when I was working at home, because I worked at Waffle House, right? I was working 10 hours a night. So I was walking all the time. I had sitting breaks sometimes here and there, but if it was busy, you didn't get that. So I think it's where I dropped a lot of weight at back when I was wondering where I lost all that weight at first. Because back in 2019, I had weighed like 360 pounds, right? And I'll tell you a little backstory on it. And then, fast forward a few years up, before he passed, I think in 21, my daddy passed in 23. But in 2021, my daddy had a heart attack. He was a big fella too. And I tried to, cook healthy and this and that. But God, he didn't seem to like anything. Anyways, could have been my cooking. I had... Anyway, so when he had his heart attack, I was like, Daddy, maybe we should, I said, Daddy, we need to start eating healthier now, And I said, I'm going to weigh myself, I'm going to go on this journey. And I wasn't trying to make it about me, I was trying to do both. I mean, not really about to make it about me, but try to get on the wagon so I can get my daddy on the wagon. But he couldn't exercise because he could barely move. Anyways, so I ended up, so I checked the scale, and for some reason, I had lost like 30 pounds, and I don't know where it came from. But see, before I worked at Waffle House, I had worked at this, from 2015 to 2018, I worked at this trucking company, in an office setting, right? And that's when I got up to some weight, honey. And then in 2019, and then from 2018 to 2020, I worked sitting at home on the computer customer service. So that was 5 years, working. Actually, I worked 2 jobs when I worked at the trucking company. Because I worked at Circle K too, but I was always tired, whatever. Anyways, but when I worked at anyway, so that's 5 years at a sit-down job. So 2019 was the last time I had weighed before then, right? And like I said, I had lost 30 pounds, and I was wondering where it came from. So I got to thinking, well, maybe my body responds, which everybody's body probably does. But you could sit there and eat healthy for a while, and you may not lose anything, but some people's body might respond better to getting up and moving. You know what I mean? So, but I remember my daddy and I, we were always sugar free. And then I had started this thing anyways. This was before he had his heart attack. I had started this, where I would cook a protein, a vegetable, it was a meat, something green or a vegetable. It could be carrots or whatever. And just like a starch, a bad starch, but only like a spoonful. So I guess between walking 10 hours a night at Waffle House and eating like that, I ended up dropping that weight. So then I was like, okay, look, I want to start walking these little places. I can do treadmills, but I mean, I don't mind doing treadmills. I'd rather do exercise bike than regular bike because I can't ride a bike unless it's a three-wheel. Anyways, so I was thinking, well, maybe I could just start walking these downtowns or these little towns like this, or even big cities, because you don't realize how much you're walking. Now, when I be on the treadmill, I'd be looking at the clock, wondering if this 15 minutes is over. Or I would walk around a track, same thing, how many laps I got left. 2 laps, I'm done, but I wanted to walk 4. That wasn't working, so I just started to, oh God, I hope I don't know rattlesnake. So I just started to walk like little towns and stuff. And even, I do want to do big cities too, like Phoenix, and maybe when I go back home, do Atlanta and things like that. And Chattanooga. So I was like, we'll do it that way. So I started doing Calhoun, which if you go on YouTube, under the Traveling Cloud, you'll see the old videos. It was under, in 2014, I started it as Wells versus Scales. Or no, my Monday resolution. And then I started it to, I changed it to Wells versus Scales. And then to Yay Me. But you'll see all the videos on there. But I started doing Traveling Cloud because I like the name. And that's kind of the point, is going to different places. Which I'll be walking the same places all the time for a while. At least till I get my car, make sure it's good to go to like Sedona, Tucson, or whatever. So I thought I'd try to explore Arizona while I'm here before I decide to go back to Georgia. And then go back home to Georgia and explore a little bit more, which I have Calhoun on there, Ringgold, Etowah, Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, all of it on there. But anyway, so before you know it, we were walking like miles, and you just don't think about it when you're walking and seeing things. And and like I said, there was times I walked 2 miles, didn't realize it. One time we did 5. So that's my strategy as far as exercise goes. I do want to do weightlifting, so I did start a gym, join the gym in Cottonwood, but it's like 25 minutes away. So I'm only do that about 3 days a week. So that's the story behind all of it. Anyways, as I was going, I started dropping more weight. And now I'm down to, I got to 250, went down to 230. I was 265 last year when I went on the last cruise. And I ended up getting down to 235. I believe now I'm back up to 250, but since I've been here, I've gained weight. So I'm up 250 or 245 now. So we got to change our ways of eating, that's for sure. To get the exercise going, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some weight off and keep it off. But the only thing that matters is we're not almost 400 pounds, though. We never reached 400 pounds, and we're not going to get back there again. God, I hope I'm always going to be able to keep my legs and my arms and stuff. I don't know what I'd do if I had to. Well, bless those folks in the wheelchair. You really have to not eat. Especially if you have hormone issues. You can never eat carbs, hardly. Anyways, here's some more businesses. I'm here at the business side now. There's Snap Fitness. I didn't join that gym because, God, it takes a lot to get in there. And then it's a little bit more expensive than Planet Fitness too, which is a local gym, so they usually are. So, and then we'll get the other side when I come back. Chase Bank. I think we have one back home in Georgia. Georgia's always going to be home no matter where I live. Here's this dentist. Chase Bank. Trying not to get nobody's license plate on here because I am so I have a hard time cutting and trimming on editing, let alone putting things on the road signs, stuff like that, which I should have done on that other video. Putting that little fuzz on the front. Okay. Alright. So here we go. Oh, so anyways, now here's the thing. Last year, I ended up getting my old job back at the office, the trucking company. I could have been smart about it and just got the GLPs once I got insurance. But I started worrying about gaining so much weight just sitting there 8 hours a day or 9 hours a night. So, and all I wanted to do, I started catching myself eating while I was at the desk. And I can't do this. So I left it. That was stupid of me because I could have went and worked at Waffle House, for exercise during the days off. During the days off from there. And also exercised on the weekends with Jason. And took the GLPs. I probably would have been fine. But, I'm stupid. But for some reason, I got this burst of energy. I just want to... Now, when I get older, I might want to do... A little bit older, I might want to do an office job when my joints keep hurting as much as they can. Well, no, I can't stand for 8 hours like I used to. I don't think anybody can do that one for a certain age. Well, no, I can, or walk, as long as I get like a break to sit down. Then I can, because I can go back to Waffle House right now and never have a break and be able to do that shit real quick. Not that because I'm a lot smaller now, but it's when you get older. Your bones don't work like they do. I could know the difference because I was bigger back when I started working at Circle K. When I first started working there, which it wasn't Circle K then, it was Kangaroo Express back home. And then, here we go. And then I was bigger then, right? Now I'm smaller, but I'm 45. Back then I was 25. Big dang difference, let me tell you. Whew. Should have lost all that weight back then. If I had known better, I would have. Hey honey, how are you? Good. Just walked here for that smoke shop. I'm doing a TikTok video. Huh? I'm doing a TikTok video of the whole of the walk and stuff. I do it a lot, and I gotta go to work over here at Circle K. So. Oh, I just got back from there. Did you really? Yeah. I do the cleaning there. Yeah, but I work there at Jordan Market still. You have a blessed day, honey. Oh shit. Alright, so we are going to not stay on this road. Hell no. We're going to get here in the parking lot. Bashes. I guess I can show you around. Okay, see, there's the Circle K I need to be at. Like I said, the walk back's going to be crazy. But that's okay. We're going to hopefully make this a habit. I think I will do this Mondays and Wednesdays. And I'm not filming all the time, but that's probably what I'll start doing. And then we'll start doing other walks at other places. The thing is, is my car's not wanting to be friendly right now. So I gotta find out what's up with it. I'm afraid to go too far because I don't want to have to walk back all the way from Sedona or Tucson. Because I wanted to explore Arizona, all of it, before I decide to go back to Georgia. If not, I can always fly out here and rent a car or something. I could just rent a car when I go to them. But some of them forbid you to do a DoorDash on their cars. So that's why I take my own car. Unless I can find a rental company that Uber and them or DoorDash pairs with. That'd be a good idea. Somebody should do that. You just charge like a small fee every day. When you make a bank, you get bank. Just pair up with a DoorDash and these share rides, and just rent cars out all the time. You never have a car sitting on a lot. People would probably rather do that than use their own car. If I was a daggum if I owned a rent a car, it'd be my self thing. I wonder if you'd make money that way though. Just renting out for the whole week. And then let them switch out cars every so often, like every week or something maybe. I don't know if that's a good business plan, but it doesn't sound bad. At least you'd never have cars sitting on a lot. Or, better yet, what I would do is, or maybe, if it's a rental car and if it's one of those cars that's about to be like thrown to the wolves or whatever, or be sold on the lot, if I was these daggum car lots, I would sell these cars and let them pay it by the day. Especially these buy here, pay here's, or start off renting it or rent to own it. Man, you could make a killing. If anybody comes up got that idea, remember I get so much of the sales, the profits, I mean. Okay, so we're here at the Bash's parking lot. I like that grocery store a little bit. I did a review on them before. They are kind of pricey after their sales are off, but I think their deli's pretty cheap, and their deli is quality too. That damn fried chicken is fire. Okay, here we are, AmeriGas. See those all the time back home. Here's the other side. That Family Dollar and the Tire Pro Automotive. Oh. Okay. Then what he says, we'll go down to Cottonwood and do their I want to review that place down there, the Strata. Berry Divine, it's SIE. Man, but you have to go down there a little bit of the narrow, because they pricey. Not much more than some other places for the SIE bowls. Okay, there's the Circle K we gotta be at. So let me get over there. All right. So I'm gonna get off here, and I mean, it's not like I'm gonna hitch a ride from here to the Circle K anyways. So I'm gonna get off here, and I am going to come back once I'm done working, and then we'll do that walk back. Hello folks, well I ended up making it. I'm here chilling until I go in. Anyway, so it ended up being a 3/4 of a mile. So I guess when I walk back, it'll be 1.5 miles. It took me about 30 minutes, but I ain't worried about that. Yeah, I'm smoking, but oh well. I feel I like working out like this because I don't smoke as much. I bet if I could get more active, I bet I wouldn't smoke at all. Anyways, it'll just reduce it down to 1. Anyways, I thought I'd finish recording and let you know I'm here. and like it really matters, but and let you know what the workout ended up being. All right, well, I'll see you after the shift. Y'all have a blessed day.